Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 1:50 p.m. according to a computer clock on Friday, July 26, 2013. And just want to give some more thoughts about the current state of video games and which console that I might get next. I read a few articles recently, and as we all should know by now, the PS2 has finally ceased production. I believe it was in early January. After so many years, the Sony PlayStation 2, I think, is probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, game consoles that there ever was. I was so excited when I got mine, and it really is an awesome console that might never be surpassed in terms of popularity and in terms of sales. It sold like over 150 million units worldwide, I believe. PS3 is like 70 million, so it's not even half that. And I have a feeling that PS3 sales will decline once the PS4 is released. Even though PS4 isn't backwards compatible with PS3, but backwards compatibility seems to be the exception rather than the rule. If you think about it, through the entire history of video games, I think more consoles probably have not been backwards compatible compared to those that were. Someone might correct me on that, I'm not sure. Anyway, the PS3, I love my PS3, okay? I did not get it used, I did not get when it first came out. I waited till price dropped because Microsoft was insane, like price got like $600 or $700 at launch. Not Microsoft, Sony, sorry. Microsoft is still insane, but for other reasons. And I got my PS3 just a little over 2 years ago, and there's still plenty of life left in it. Okay? And there's still a lot of games, backlog of games that I want to get for it. With the PS4, even though it's launching this December, I took a look at the total list of games, because I can't find a list of just the launch titles, but I took a list of all of the games that have been announced for the PS4, and I don't see a system seller for me. I will get a PS4 eventually. Okay, I just don't know how far along that eventually is. Probably be next year. I'm not gonna get one at launch, just because there's nothing on there really that I want to get, unless there's like a bunch of independently developed digital download PS4 titles, but those would be included in the list that I read, I would think, and I still haven't really seen anything that grabs my attention. So I will get a PS4, it just won't be right now. The PS3 will remain my top console. Still not getting an Xbox One, definitely. Now, as for Nintendo seems to be too inward-looking and too set in the past. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Mario games and Zelda games. I look forward to those, and I want to play the newest ones, obviously. I'm just saying that Nintendo doesn't seem to have realized that the gaming landscape has changed, and I believe I read a quote like somewhere in one of the articles when the Wii was launched that they said they weren't looking to compete with Sony. They were looking to try to get as many people to play games as possible. So it's like they're after the casual gamer, or at least they were with the Wii. Now with the Wii U, it's like they're now finally trying to get the hardcore gamer audience, but the Wii U's been out for a while now, and they've had the 8th generation pretty much to themselves. I mean, you know, they've got the 3DS and they've got the Wii U. I mean, yeah, Sony entered 8th generation earlier with the PS Vita, which from what I've read isn't doing nearly as well as the 3DS. And another thing is prices. I mean, as I said, Sony was insane for pricing the PS3 as high as it did at launch. And I think it came out a year after the Xbox 360. So that didn't help matters either. With Nintendo, they overpriced the 3DS at launch, and then they lowered the price by around, what was it, like $60 or something. It's like, or maybe more. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, they had to drop the price on that because people weren't having it. As it stands, the Vita is still at the launch price, I believe, and the 3DS is around $170, I think. So if I was to get a new handheld console, I would get the 3DS XL. That is the absolute cheapest in terms of getting a new gaming console right now, at least as far as I'm concerned. As for an actual home console, the Wii U is like $299. It's $100 less than the PS4 is gonna be, and it's backwards compatible with the Wii. The Wii is cheap right now, but I wouldn't get the Wii, I don't think, unless I got one later on just for sake of completeness. But from what I heard, Nintendo's been disconnecting support, like online services and online aspects of the Wii. They've been discontinuing it. So it kind of looks like Nintendo is trying to kill the Wii. It's just my guess, but that's what it looks like. I might get the Wii U if I get a home console, because another thing about the PS4 that it bugs me is that Sony is going to be requiring PS Plus membership for online play, which they did not do with the PS3. So it looks like they're copying a move from Microsoft's playbook. I mean, yeah, if you bought like a year's worth of PS Plus subscription, I think it comes down to like less than $5 per month. But it's an irritation. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker. It's just that I wasn't expecting it, and you see, that plus the lack of any immediate titles that would grab my attention lead me to believe I'm better off going with Nintendo for the 8th generation. So, what do you think? I mean, it's obvious I won't be getting the PS4 right away. And really, I don't think I'll be getting the PS Vita right away either, because there's I don't know if I haven't taken a look at their game list, but I don't know if there's anything on the Vita that I'd be interested in getting. The reason that I didn't get a PSP for a long time, I still haven't gotten one, and now it's out of production. But really, the only game that I would have been interested in getting, which I did get, and now I have no way to play it, is Castlevania: The Dracula X Chronicles, which I could get for the Vita if I got Vita, but I'd have to, download the game and pay for that as well. But yeah, if I'm not getting the PS4 or the PS Vita right away, okay, what would you think? I'm kind of asking for your opinion now about getting the Wii U or the 3DS XL. I'll leave some comments, let me know. As for where video game consoles are headed, I really have no idea. I mean, it seems that like smartphones and tablets and stuff might be attracting more of the casual gamer crowd. I heard the Ouya. I'm not sure exactly who makes the Ouya and exactly what it is. It's like a bare basics, like $99 console. That, I don't know how competitive that is. I think I heard Google's making a console too. But yeah, I think some people are saying this might be the last generation of video game consoles. It might all go like plug and play, like build your own, because apparently Sony is using off-the-shelf technology, in contrast to what they did with the PS3, where they created their own technology and that drove the price up. Now, Sony and Microsoft are coming up with their consoles pretty much like within a month of each other, I think. So Sony won't be having as much catching up to do as it did with the PS3, which the PS3, I think it could be said that it lost the last generation. I'm not sure who won, if it was Microsoft or if it was Nintendo. You can debate that too as well. I look forward to reading your comments. But will there be a 9th generation? Will there be a PS5 and what would you call it, an Xbox 2? I don't know, and a Wii V? I don't know. Will there be anything like that? Or will it go more like plug and play, build your own, like easily switch stuff out and whatever? I mean, how do you think it'll go? Who do you think will win this current generation, and who will be left standing after the dust clears? Will all three of the major players survive? I don't know. I look forward to finding out how this plays out. Apparently, Microsoft's initial fiasco with Xbox One, while it initially hurt, it seems that Xbox One is selling like hot crack. At least according to Amazon, the last time I looked. But yeah, just let me know. Let me know your suggestions on what to get. Let me know what your thoughts are on the previous generation, the current generation, and whether they'll be in the next generation. And that's it. It's 2:05 p.m. and thanks for watching.